Millwall makes up the eastern half of the Isle of Dogs adjacent to Cubitt Town and sits firmly inside the London Borough of Tower Hamlets. Millwall started out as Pomfret Manor, where the earliest ferry would sail between Millwall and Greenwich in the 15th century. To harness the strong winds across the peninsula, 7 windmills were erected on the wide embankment walls to mill flour from the wheat and corn being brought along the River Thames Tideway. This is why Millwall is named the way it is. Old workers of the Millwall Dock dealt in grain, timber and wool, as well as flour, most notably from the McDougall family. These gardens were named after John McDougall in particular, a prominent local politician as well. Margaret Thatcher's LDDC, the London Docklands Development Corporation, raised the ground level of these gardens up to the river's surface to improve the view. The LDDC also coined the term Docklands and developed the Barkentine estate across West Ferry Road, along with its quarter-deck shopping parade. Millwall FC was founded here in 1885 before moving to New Cross in 1910. The Millwall name carries a history of football hooliganism, so most islanders refer to the Millwall area today as the Isle of Dogs to make the distinction. Millwall Dock is also an area where several housing developments and impressive apartment towers have been developed. There is a marked contrast between the newly established living, working areas and the older neighbouring developments in the area. The SS Great Eastern was the largest ship ever to exist in 1858. It was twice the height of Big Ben in length and too wide for the Thames upon its construction, so the Millwall shipbuilding workers had no choice but to launch the ship sideways. It held 4,000 passengers and could go from Millwall to Australia without refuelling. This is all that remains at the launch site, the Millwall Iron Works factory, which is now Borough's Wharf. The most obvious transport to the area is the DLR via Island Gardens, Mud Chute and Cross Harbour stations. It's also served by night buses and is about 10 minutes walk to the Jubilee line at Canary Wharf.